Exercise G. Three-word phrase story. The Three Little Pigs. Notice where there are patterns, where the words change, but the rhythm stays the same. Straw cutting tools, wood cutting tools, bricklaying tools. Read the story aloud. Once upon a time, there are three little pigs. They lived with their kind old mother near a large dark forest. One day they decided to build their own houses. The first little pig used straw. He took his straw cutting tools, his new lawnmower, and built a little straw house. The second little pig used sticks. He took his wood cutting tools and some old paintbrushes and built a small wooden house. The third little pig, who was a very hard worker, used bricks. He took his bricklaying tools, an expensive mortar board, and built a large brick house. In the forest lived a big bad wolf. He wanted to eat the three little pigs, so he went to the flimsy straw abode and tried to blow it down. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin!" cried the three little porkers. But the house was not very strong, and the big bad beast blew it down. The three little pigs ran to the rickety wooden structure, but the big bad wolf blew it down too. Quickly, the three little piggies ran to the sturdy brick dwelling and hid inside. The big bad wolf huffed and he puffed, but he couldn't blow the strong brick house down. The three little pigs laughed and danced and sang. Exercise H. Sentence balance. Goldilocks. One of the most fascinating things about spoken English is how the intonation prepares the listener for what's coming. As you know, the main job of intonation is to announce new information. However, there's a secondary function, and that's to alert the listener of changes down the road. Certain shifts will be dictated for the sake of sentence balance. Set phrases and contrast don't change, but the intonation of a descriptive phrase will move from the second word to the first without changing the meaning. The stress change indicates that it's not the end of the sentence, but rather there's more to come. This is why it's particularly important to speak in phrases instead of word by word. When we practiced Goldilocks and the Three Bears the first time on page 34, we had very short sentences, so we didn't need sentence balance. All of the underlined descriptive phrases would otherwise be stressed on the second word if the shift weren't needed. There's a little girl called Goldilocks. She's walking through a sunny forest and sees a small house. She knocks on the door, but no one answers. She goes inside to see what's there. There are 3 chairs in the large room. Goldilocks sits on the biggest chair. It's too high for her to sit on. She sits on the middle-sized one, but it's too low. She sits on the small chair, and it's just right. On the table, there are 3 bowls of porridge. She tries the first one, but it's too hot to swallow. The second one is too cold, and the third one is just right. So she eats it all. After that, she goes upstairs to look around. There are 3 beds in the bedroom. She sits down on the biggest one. It's too hard to sleep on. The middle-sized bed is too soft. The little one is just right. So she lies down and falls asleep. In the meantime, the family of 3 bears comes home. The papa bear, the mama bear, and the baby bear. They look around and say, "Who's been sitting in our chairs and eating our porridge?" Then they run upstairs and say, "Who's been sleeping in our beds?" Goldilocks wakes up when she hears all the noise and is so scared that she runs out of the house and never comes back. 4-word phrases. Exercise I. Multiple modifiers with set phrases. When you continue to modify a set phrase, you maintain the original intonation pattern and simply add an additional stress point. 1. It's a short fingernail. It's a really short fingernail. 2. It's a banana pancake. It's a tasty banana pancake. 3. It's a leaky hot tub. It's a leaky old hot tub. 4. It's a new hard drive. It's a brand new hard drive. 5. It's a long backbone. It's a long hard backbone. 6. It's a wrinkled playing card. It's a wrinkled old playing card. 7. It's a bright spotlight. It's a bright white spotlight. 8. It's the new phone book. It's a new age phone book. Exercise J. Compound intonation of numbers. In short phrases, teen can be thought of as a separate word in terms of intonation. In longer phrases, the number plus teen becomes one word. Repeat after me. 1. How old is he? He's 14. He's 40. 2. How long has it been? 14 years. 40 years. 3. How old is he? He's 14 years old. He's 40 years old. Exercise K. Modifying 3-word set phrases. When you continue to modify a set phrase, you maintain the original intonation pattern and simply add an unstressed modifier. 1. It's a fingernail clipper. It's a new fingernail clipper. 2. It's a pancake shop. It's a good pancake shop. 3. He's a hot tub maker. He's the best hot tub maker. 4. It's a hard drive holder. It's a plastic hard drive holder. 5. It's a backbone massage. It's a painful backbone massage. 6. It's a playing card rack. It's my best playing card rack. 7. It's a spotlight bulb. It's a fragile spotlight bulb. 8. It's a phone book listing. It's an unusual phone book listing. Exercise L. 4-word phrase story. Little Red Riding Hood. Repeat after me. Once upon a time, there was a cute little redhead named Little Red Riding Hood. One day she told her mother that she wanted to take a well-stocked picnic basket to her dear old grandmother on the other side of the dark, scary black forest. Her mother warned her not to talk to strangers, especially the dangerous big bad wolf. Little Red Riding Hood said she'd be careful and left. Halfway there, she saw a mild-mannered hitchhiker. She pulled over in her bright red sports car and offered him a ride. Just before they got to the freeway turnoff for her old grandmother's house, the heavily bearded young man jumped out and ran away. Was he the wolf? He hurried ahead to the waiting grandmother's house, let himself in, ate her, and jumped into her bed to wait for Little Red Riding Hood. When Little Red Riding Hood got to the house, she was surprised. "Grandmother, what big eyes you have!" The wolf replied, "The better to see you with, my dear." "But grandmother, what big ears you have!" "The better to hear you with, my dear." "Oh, grandmother, what big teeth you have! The better to eat you with." And the wolf jumped out of the bed to eat Little Red Riding Hood. Fortunately for her, she was a recently paid-up member of the infamous National Rifle Association, so she pulled out a brand-new shotgun and shot the wolf dead. Exercise M. Building up to 5-word phrases. Repeat after me, then pause the CD and write your own phrases using the same order and form. 1. It's a pot. 2. It's new. 3. It's a new pot. 4. Brand new. 5. It's a brand new pot. 6. It's a teapot. 7. It's a new teapot. 8. It's a brand new teapot. 9. It's a teapot lid. 10. It's a new teapot lid. 11. It's a brand new teapot lid. Review Exercise 9. Ignorance on Parade. Now let's dissect a standard paragraph, including its title, as we did in Review Exercise 1. First, in the boxes in the first paragraph, decide which is a descriptive phrase, which is a set phrase, and where any additional stress might fall. Use one of your colored markers to indicate the stressed words. Second, go through the paragraph and mark the remaining stressed words. Third, put slash marks where you think a short pause is appropriate. Listen as I read the paragraph. Review Exercise 10. Ignorance on Parade Explanations. Here, go over each topic point by point.